Hey everybody, welcome back. Got a little progress report on the S10. Got most of the wiring done with the exception of all the factory stuff here. This yellow wire, that's a wire for the fuel pump. And doing a little bit of reading. There's actually a wire right over here which I tested today from the factory, and I'm assuming that's just for testing, but anyways, it operates the fuel pump, and that way it kind of just bypasses the factory relay, or triggers the factory relay. So I'm going to be hooking that yellow wire up to this, and that will be controlled by the Holley sniper. I was able to squeeze this intake tube onto this. That was a really tight fit, but that way I'll be able to use the factory air inlet, whatever you want to call it, and the factory airbox. So the yellow wire over here, that's for the fuel pump, and then the red is the key on. So minus the messiness of just this wiring sticking out. A little bit of wiring back there. Put a post up here on the firewall, that's for all key on accessories. And then made this little bracket over here to house all the relays, and then a fuse panel. So this power comes up from the battery, and then that powers the relays. And then so I got both the electric fans and then key on, which goes up to this post here. Yeah, so making some progress. Ended up going this route for the throttle linkage. I'll add some pictures in. I cut the factory end off the throttle body here and bolted it up. You can see the spacer I made down there. Bolted it up to the throttle body itself. And then this piece right here, this is one of those bolt-on, you would bolt up to like right here and the back side for your throttle linkage. Well, it wouldn't work because this sucker was in the way. I also made this. Been a while since the last video I posted, but this piece right here, it's half of one of those, and I was able to make a little 90-degree bracket and adapt it so the throttle cable goes underneath and everything works as factory. You have the little return spring. So that turned out pretty dang sweet. This I actually I ground down a factory steel outlet. I had a new one. I ground it down at an angle, ground down the inside of this at an angle, and basically wedge mated it and drilled a hole, put a self-tapping screw right through here, and JB welded it in. So this is kind of ghetto fab, but it should work. That way the factory hose would work, because this hose was too small to fit over the end of this. So time will tell. I think it's going to last, but we will see. So I'm pretty sure that's about it. All I have left to do is wire up, like I said, the fuel pump, key on, which I got some fuse taps for that, and then hook it up to the battery. I got a new PCV valve, or yeah, PCV, and then I also ended up making a vacuum tee up underneath here so it comes off the back of the intake manifold, and then you have your PCV valve, brake booster, heater controls. I'll put some pictures of that in there too. So it's coming along. Yeah, some good progress. So next video will be this sucker firing up. About damn time, been a little busy. But anyways, making some progress. So thanks for sticking around. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side.